What's up, people? It's me, Ryan, because I've never mentioned my name in any of the videos, so now you know. A couple weeks ago, I found this video from Live Lava Live, Mitchell Davis, whatever you want to call him. I found this video that he made that I really liked and that I wanted to try. Now, originally, it was called 50 Things, but I don't have the time to make that, so I'm going to stick it around 47 or 8. So 40 things about me. I really like the idea, so I figured why not. So let's get this going, because I got the list right here. So let's do it. First thing, my iPhone. Another thing is that I really like the word craving. Just something about it. It's a major turn on for me. I don't know why. Orange Crush Soda. That's probably my favorite pop ever. Notebooks, because I have a million of them and I only use like 3 that I've ever bought, and I waste money on notebooks. Really bad waste of paper. The game, but not like the game, by the way, if you lose. But like, oh, I lost too. Anyways, but like the rapper of the game, because he was the first rapper that ever got me into like hip-hop, stuff like that. The drums. Pokemon, that was my obsession when I was little. It's not my obsession so much now, but I still like it. Like, even if you think so, you have not grown out of it. If you grew up with Pokemon, like, you still probably play the Game Boy games if you have them. Because you gotta admit, those are probably the best games on the Game Boy Advance. You can't beat them. My best friend, Curtis Crabtree. My other best friend, Steven Gandy, he's also my cousin. We've been with each other since birth. And my other best friend, Hale Summerfield. Those 3 have had a big influence in my life, and they're not going anywhere, so love you guys. My wonderful girlfriend, Chloe Logan, who I love very much. Headphones, because I go through at least 5 a week. Because I don't know how, but I always break them because, well, like, this pair is probably the first that I've had for, like, over a month. I think it's because I sleep with my headphones, and that probably, like, messes them up and breaks them because I'm rolling around so much. But headphones, I break them. Keyboards, because that's what got me into playing piano. Between the Buried and Me, my first favorite band ever. Peeing in mouths. Well, let me explain. Like, it's all started, like, back in maybe 8th grade. Like, one time, Curtis, like, really had to pee, and he was, like, annoying the hell out of me with it. Like, every time I was like, I gotta piss, man, I gotta piss! I was just sick of it. I was like, damn, do it in my mouth! And, like, we laughed about it. So yeah, every time somebody says like I gotta pee, dude, I'm always like, do it in my mouth. Even though they're not that good of a system, compact laptop, because this is what I have and it's my very first laptop. So Explosions in the Sky, because they're my second favorite band, and if you haven't noticed, they're the band playing in the background of this video. Foxes, my favorite animals. My favorite book of all time. There's a monster at the end of this book with Grover, who was my favorite Sesame Street character. I absolutely loved reading this with my mom when I was little, and I still read it to this day, even though I know what's gonna happen at the end. Dr. Seuss. Definitely Dr. Seuss. I don't necessarily know the title of these books, but when I was little, my mom had a box set of, I call them the Good Manner books, but, like, what it was were these books with, like, these kids who, like, would demonstrate, like, what you should do, like, table manners, meeting new friends, being responsible. It was, like, these kids, and, they were individual characters in the book. Like, it was a series, so they were thief books. and they had like these pets. Like one like redhead freckled kid had a frog. Like this little black girl had like a rabbit. One had a spider. But I absolutely love those books just because of the characters. They necessarily didn't help me with manners and stuff, but I got better. Pokemon Stadium for the Nintendo 64, because that was my favorite game. It still is. Like, I love my Nintendo. That's probably my favorite system. Kirby. Any Kirby games, and the TV show, I love Kirby. Blank CDs, because I love making mixes for my friends, and I have like a million of them that still need to be used. Autumn, my favorite season. Michigan, because that's where I live. Anything Tim Burton has created, because Johnny Depp is one of my favorite actors, and he's been in a lot of Tim Burton movies. Comstock High School, no matter how much I hate the teachers there, that's where I made half my friends. I love driving now that I have my first learner's permit. Tortellinis with soy sauce and shredded cheese. That is the best ever. The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. My favorite movie ever, Elephants. And what that is about is two kids. They're really close. Well, they're close friends. And one day they decide to go into the school and shoot up their school peers. And they end up killing themselves at the end of the movie. And that's based on an actual event that actually happened. And if you know what I'm talking about, leave me a comment, please, because I need to know what that is. Starbucks. I necessarily don't like it, but my mom loves it, and every time I'm in the car with her, we have to stop by it. MySpace, Pure Volume, and YouTube. Those are the three main sites I'm on whenever I'm on the internet. Jonathan Davis, the lead singer of Korn, he has been a good inspiration for me in my ways of music, and I did a report on him in this year actually, and I got an A- on it, so yay Jonathan. Dogs, because I'm a dog person. My allergies to cats, and it sucks because I love cats. And Curtis has 3 cats at his house, so whenever I go over there I always leave with, well, feeling miserable because my eyes itch, and after a while I scratch them so much that they hurt. But I love cats, and it sucks when I'm allergic to them. My favorite TV show ever, Cash Cab. And it's amusing when they get around to the $100 questions, and those are supposed to be one of the hardest ones. But it makes me feel smart because usually they're pretty easy to me. So Cash Cab makes me feel smart. In Sync, because that was the first CD I ever bought. Don't make fun of me. iTunes cards, because as soon as I have money, that's the first thing I buy. Bandanas, because I wore them a lot back last year. I still do, but my hair's not long enough, so it doesn't look right. I love bright colors, especially crayons. Beats, the worst thing ever. You can ask my dad, they are. They just, yeah. And the last one, this church camp that I went to, I made a lot of really close friends there, and it was just a really fun time. That was, yeah, I miss that place. There you have it. Originally supposed to be 50 things, but it ended up being 48 or something like that. This is a video response to Live Out Live. You should check him out, it's actually pretty funny. And like he said in his video, you should make one.